Sharon from Be Divine Vintage. How's everyone today? I just thought I'd jump on and show you the bits and pieces I bought at Tynemouth Market this weekend. I love going up to my daughter's in Durham. It's, just noticed there's a tree down in the neighbour's garden and it's coming to ours. My goodness, how can I not have noticed that before? Must have come down in the high winds. Luckily it's not broken anything, it's just hanging right over our fence. Anyway, my husband didn't deal with that. Anyway, I was up in Tynemouth this weekend. My daughter's moving back from Durham to Bolton, her and her husband, well, near Bolton. So me and my hubby went up there and helping to get things ready for the move back, which is due any time. So Jess and I had a couple of hours and we nipped to Tynemouth Market. And I'm really sad because I won't have the opportunity to just keep nipping there as I do now. Anyway, I bought some bits and pieces. I actually bought myself some lovely hand-knitted jumper and a handbag and a purse and things as well. But I'm showing you my crafty things. I bought this spider. I don't know if it's vintage or not, but I love it. It's going to go on my, see his face, it's going to go on my Halloween diorama that I'm making, my Witch's Apothecary. It's a bit bigger than everything else, but I thought you can have a giant spider, can't you? Its legs are made of beads. It's 2 glass, like marbles as body, and these kooky glass eyes here. It's lovely and wrapped in wire. So then I got these bits and bobs as well. I did buy the most gorgeous key I've ever bought and I lost it. I think it must have fallen out of my pocket. So these cards are, I believe, from either World War One or World War Two. One says "To my dear sister" and it's on fabric. That's "To my dear sister" but in blue. And this one is "To my dear wife from your loving husband." And on the back, they are French. It says "Made in France." So I wonder if there were what troops might have bought in France, you know, to send home to their wives and sisters. And they made these, so I would have definitely got some more. Whoops. What's the daisy? I bought this beautiful lace, vintage lace. How lovely is this? I love the colour. Such a pretty piece of lace though. Isn't it gorgeous? It's so lovely. So I bought that. And let's pop that back in its bag. And my daughter saw this little purse and I just had to have it because my granny, it's leather. My granny used to have a purse exactly like this. She used to keep her bits and pieces in it. However, inside as well, it's got some, I don't know what they are, the lights, as though they've been some stamps off something. And some little newspaper cuttings, which I've yet to investigate as to why those newspaper cuttings were kept. But yeah, it's exactly like my grandma used to have. I remember going to the shop with her and she used to get it out of her bag and she'd be in there getting her bits and pieces out, bits and bobs of money. Yeah, it's exactly like it. Clip still works. Yeah, so I thought, oh, I'll have that. Like Jess said, it's slim enough just to fit into a journal if I wanted to. From the guy who I got this off, I bought this. I don't know what it is. I thought it was a dog whistle at first or something, but it'll fit attached to something at some point there. But I thought it's a great bottle. I got some clip-on earrings. There's one pair and one. The man was trying to convince me they were turquoise, I'm not sure. but I bought those because these are great to use as clips on your journals. So I got those. Those and that, all of the same person. I got those, the lace, the postcards off one man. Right, these other bits and pieces are from another store where you just root through a box. But there's this. And I think it's, I don't know, is it a giant bead? I'm not sure what it is. But I thought that's another thing that look good on a diorama. It would look good with a candle in it, wouldn't it? I've got a candle here. Let's have a look. Yeah. So I could like put one of these spooky candles on top. Whimsical candles and let the wax come down the side. Or a taller one. Yep, so that's that. And this is with it as well. Which they look like they've come from the same thing, but that's not, it's not a bead, whether it's stuck on something. So there's that and that together, which I thought were great. I got this big bead. So I thought that would make a nice bottle, magical bottle. This is shell, very fine piece of shell, but it's got this artwork on that somebody's done. I really like that. That's been on a pendant or something. This, so that's the back, that's the front. You see the little shakies on there. I like that very much. Very sort of Eastern and Oriental looking. Vintage looking too. My daughter picked this, it's glass, she picked this. She thought it was beautiful, so I had to have it, of course. Beautiful, just like you, Jess. So that's that one. This, I thought, drilled, that'd make like a good ceiling rose, wouldn't it? So I've bought myself a sugar crate. I'm going to have a go at converting it into a doll's house and making the insides for it. When I told my mum about it, I said, I'm buying a sugar crate. And she said, are you making a doll's house? She said, that's what my dad did for me back, you know, like in the war days. So her first doll's house. So she's quite excited about me doing that. This leaf, I thought this was a pretty leaf or something. There's the back. Look at the work that's gone into that. I don't know if it is silver, but it is beautiful, and it's got a flower on the front. Oh, I love this. This has got a robin, and this is hand painted on. And my daughter went, oh, it's like got lost an eye. I said, well, that's what makes it even more attractive. She said, well, I wouldn't have that. I said, no, maybe not you, but I would. That looked lovely on a Christmas card, Christmas journal, wouldn't it? This is like made of china. Is it a bead? No, I don't know what it was. Actually, like in my doll's house, would look like a tureen, wouldn't it? I thought there was a hole there, but there's none on the other side. So it'd be like a soup tureen or something. So pretty. Both sides are pretty, but I think I'd have it that way up in my doll's house. This, maybe it's had stones in there in the past, but again, I thought that's nice. You know, I could put a mirror in, that would be a nice mirror. And then this little tiny, so it looks like it's been a pendant. I think it's handmade, and it's got tiniest piece of like tatting work inside it. I really do like that. That, if I took that off the top, that'd be a nice picture on the wall of my doll's house. So yeah, I was really, really excited with all the things. What's my favourite thing? I think my favourite out of everything, even though I love the pest that reminds me of my granny, my favourite out of all these things would definitely be the little robin. What's your favourite? Let me know below. I'll see you again soon with some of the things I've been creating. Oh, putting together this spooky bottle. It's got shells inside, and I've put a doll's hand out the top. I think it's looking good. Get to finish decorating that. So I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Take care.